Welcome back! Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be waiting for a long time. I feel so bad for Shannon. But how does this play into Yasu? You stayed on the island because of Butler? A new life with Butler, son. Okay. Okay. So, why did she get together with George? Did the 6 years of Butler's absence allow that? So does this mean... So she stayed on the island for Butler's sake. Wow! To play. We'll go with that word. You know, interestingly enough, and I say this, interestingly enough, I don't think Rudolph would have had any problems with Shannon getting together with Butler, unlike Eva having all the problems of Shannon getting together with George. It's ironic a little bit. Wow, you really thought this through. Never before have we really... Then why did you fight for George's sake? You know what? Maybe she never really did fight for George. Maybe the whole time she was fighting for him. Consider this. What if my theory that Shannon, Cannon, and Beatrice are the same person is correct? This would be a prime motive. The only problem is I'm not really figuring in terms of Butler coming back being the catalyst for all the murders. I'm seeing him leaving maybe being a catalyst for Shannon as part of the motive. If a girl's in love with a man, there's nothing wrong with thinking I want to marry him. Aww. But, seriously though, like... We could interpret Chapter 6 a different way with this, for one, and for two, that would give us a motive. The problem is Butler's sin of not returning back to Rokkenjima until 6 years. It's the returning back that I'm not understanding. Then again, how much of this can we trust? This is from Yasu, the culprit, and the Witch of Rokenjima's perspective. A trial of love. I mean, he is incompetent. The trial is waiting for him to come. And it takes him 6 fucking years because this fucking guy is fucking worth waiting 6 years for, I guess. You know, Mr. Let me grab your boobs, man. You know, I can see that. I can see a guy like that just being real, not really trying to be proper, just honestly, okay, this might be it. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out why Shannon loves Butler, not George. Or, if my theory on Canon, Shannon, Beatrice is all correct, why she also does not love Jessica. Jessica and George are just... Jessica has a crush. If my theory is correct, Jessica has a crush on her, or him, under canon. And George just simply wants to marry her. But they don't treat her like a person. Butler's the only one to treat Shannon as a person. Interesting. What splendid reasoning. Oh. If the "we are many" is true, geez. This is just someone having a psychological breakdown right now in their fucking room. That actually could be the case. I'm not going to lie, this could actually be what's going on. Because if we think about this from another perspective, that is an interpretation that we can use. And it works. There's nothing saying that it can't. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out who the culprit is on Rokenjima. I mean, it might be obvious, it might not. But for those of you who are watching and are still trying to figure it out, even if and my thoughts could be completely wrong on this, but I think I'm in the right direction, and I've given a lot of evidence on many fronts. I think I'm going to, again, hold off my conclusion until the end of the series. So, if it looks like I'm beating around the bush, it's because I am, honestly. But I gotta say, this would give Shannon a this would give Shannon a motive. But if George found out about this, this would give him a motive to kill Butler, or he would just go mad. I don't know about Jessica. The thing is, though, Van Dyne's 11th is stating that it can't be Shannon. And even if we ignore that, it doesn't change the fact that... It doesn't change the fact of a couple of things. Did Leon know Shannon and Canon? I'm surprised Canon hasn't appeared yet. I'm also surprised I haven't solved the epitaph yet, but you know, one thing at a time. I will always be by your side watching over you. Huh. What was that flash? Why the flash? 07, what did you do? Are you trying to tell me something? I mean, I think I get it. The problem, though, is why this relates to Butler arriving back. Because both Will... Yeah, 1 year later. Because both Will and Claire said that if Butler came back a year later or a year before, it wouldn't be so bad. But the fact that he came back 6 years later... Sure. Welcome to the Ushiromiya family. Yeah. You don't like her. Oh, come on, show me a picture, please, God. Yeah, I'll miss him. Yeah, he'll come back eventually, and when he does, oh boy, heads will be rolling. Literally, heads will be rolling. Were any of the... Yeah, a lot of the times the characters were decapitated. Enough! This concerns Rudolph's family only. It's not our place to meddle. Aww. Yeah, man, it's really gonna suck when his grandparents die. It really is. It really is. So when the fuck is Canon gonna show up? Like, how many years... When does Canon start showing up? Coming from the 22-year-old... Wait. The 17-year-old. Okay, to be fair, he's 17. Okay, I mean, I'd say around 20 to... Between 20 and 25. 25 is a bit late to get out. It depends. It depends on your interpretation, depends on your family. I got out of my family when I was 22. But, it all depends on the family. It's whatever. I've known some people that have stayed with their family, and it makes sense financially, but that's not what we're here talking about. We're talking about Umineko. Yep, Butler did not come. How terrible! It really sucks to suck. Yeah, I'm okay. Shannon. Shannon, please. Shannon, please. Oh, Shannon, I feel so bad for you. I'm kind of a little bit miffed I never noticed, actually. Like, I'm a little bit upset that I never noticed. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Are you okay? Shannon, you are not okay. Actually, statistically speaking... Okay, this is an interesting fact that I found out. It turns out when it comes to breakups... Now, obviously they didn't have a breakup, but... When it comes to breakups, men and women are actually the opposite of each other. Men will get over it quickly, but it has a long-lasting effect on it. Like, when they break up, men are hurt more so for life, but the actual moment of breaking up isn't as much of an impact to them. With women, I found out that on average it's the opposite. When they break up, it's really big in the moment. When they break up, it's like the world's fucking ending. But then they get over it much more quickly. And it depends on who you are, obviously. Not every person is like that, but on average, it turns out that men are more hurt long-term, and women are hurt more short-term in the moment. But it is on an individual basis. A lot of individual bases we're having in this episode. Whatever. Yeah, this is just a trial. I'm sure that Baller will be coming soon. Like, I'm sure he'll be coming. Let's see, this is 5 years from the murders of Rokunjima, so 5 years from now. Will he come for me ever? Oh, that's sad. Stop moping. He might be the same as leaving the nest for Butler. No, George ain't. It takes him a battle where he fights Evatris to decide, yeah, I'm done, bye. No, he stays with his parents, so George is completely lying to you. Or George isn't at the point where he's ready to leave. I don't know. George's relationship with Eva and almost slipped up. I almost fucked up. Hideyoshi. I almost said Hideyoshi. Never again. We are not having another Tomatake again. Man, even trying to say Tomatake, I almost said Tomataki, which is the correct pronunciation. Oh my god, I will never live down Higurashi when they cry and Higurashi when they cry Kai, calling Tomataki Tomatake. God! Oh, everyone was so upset with me on that, and I agree, fuck me. Once you find your determination, Butler will come. Just don't get too much determination, or you'll set the world on fire with a flower or something. I don't know. I gotta fucking record that. I still haven't gotten done with that. We're gonna continue this in the next episode. So until then, guys, I'll see you then.